Hi, this is Swati, and in today's video, we'll see coordinate geometry of class 9th, chapter 3. So, this is very easy chapter as we have already learnt about it in our previous grades. So, let's see what do we have here. The first thing, how do we define a point in a plane? Like, let's say I have a point here on a plane. So, how do we define this? So you have coordinate geometry for this. So coordinate geometry helps you identify the position of any point anywhere in the plane. So the system used for describing the position of a point in a plane is known as the Cartesian system. So using this Cartesian system, you can find out a point, the position of the point on the plane. So this is the Cartesian system. We have horizontal axis known as x-axis and the vertical known as y-axis. On the right side of the horizontal, we have positive numbers and the left side is negative numbers. And on the y-axis, the top are positive, the bottom are negative numbers. So here we can see that it is divided into 4 parts. The first is known as the Q1, quadrant 1. The second is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant and this is the fourth quadrant. Now let us see the sign conventions in it. So how do we define a position? We define a position with respect to x and y coordinates. So we need to mention always x comma y. The first position, the first point belongs to the x-axis and the second point belongs to the y-axis. So this is known as the coordinates. This is how we represent a point using the coordinates. Now the first quadrant, if I talk about the x-axis, these are positive numbers. So it will be plus, comma, and next is y. The y-axis is positive. This is the sign convention for first quadrant. Now, similarly for the second quadrant, x-axis is negative, y-axis is positive. For the third one, we can see both the axes are negative, and the fourth one, x is positive, y is negative. So this was the sign convention. Now, how do we represent? Let's say I have a point here. Let's say this is a point A. Now, what is the position of this? What are the coordinates of it? So we know that to represent the coordinates, we always write x comma y. So if I drop this onto the x-axis, it is falling on 3. So my x coordinate is 3. And when I drop it to the y-axis, it is again falling on 3. So y-axis, y coordinate is also 3. So the position of A is 3, 3. Let's take one more example. Let us take this here. This is my point B. So whenever you represent by a point, the capital letter should be there. You cannot use the small letter to represent a given point. Now here, it is falling on x-axis at -1. When I draw and see, the point falls at -1 on the x-axis and -5 on the y-axis. So the point is -1, -5. So this was all about the Cartesian system, the number of quadrants it has, how to plot the points, and everything. Now, let us see what is this center. This is where the two axes meet, and this is known as the origin. Origin. So the coordinates of origin here we can see is 0, 0. 0, 0. Now, one more thing. If we have a point on the axis, if we have a point on, let's say, this is my point C, how do I write the coordinates for it? So we always write it x comma y. So the point is on the x-axis at 7. So 7 comma, but it doesn't represent anything on y-axis. So then y coordinate will always be 0. Now, similarly, if I have a point on y-axis, let's say this is my point T, what will be the coordinates of this? So since I always write the coordinates with x comma y, it isn't falling on x. So my x coordinate is going to be 0 and my y coordinate is going to be 5. So from this, we can understand that if my y coordinate is 0, that means the point is on x-axis, and if my x coordinate is 0, the point is on y-axis. So this was all about the basic concepts of geometry. Now let us see some questions that are most repeated in your grade 9th exams. So if x is less than 0, that means negative, and y is less than 0, negative, then the point will lie in which quadrant? First, second, third, or fourth? When both the points are negative, the point always lies in the third quadrant. Next, a point with x greater than 0. That means x is positive, but y less than 0. Y is negative. So here the point lies in fourth quadrant. See, both positive first quadrant, both negative third quadrant. One positive, one negative will either lie in second and or fourth. Now, which of the given points correctly represent the position of -7, -3? And we also need to plot 3, -2. So here we see that there are 4 points. Among the 4 points, which is -7, -3? So -7, both are negative. It will definitely lie in the third quadrant, and I only see one point in my third quadrant. So this is -7, -3. So x-axis is -7 and y-axis is -3. Also plot 3, -2. So 3 on the x-axis and -2 is at the bottom y-axis. So this is 3, -2. So this is point E. Now let us also find the other points. A, x-axis is 6, x coordinate and y coordinate is 2. B, it is falling at -3, and y-axis is y coordinate is 3. See, we have done. And now D, x coordinate is 2 and my y coordinate is -4. This was about plotting. Now next, point -3, 5 lie in. When one point is negative and other is positive, it will either be in second or fourth. Now here x-axis is negative. So x-axis negative means it is in the second quadrant. 0, -7. Now if one of the coordinate is 0, so it will definitely lie on the axis. Now since x coordinate is 0, it lies in on y-axis. So fifth is second option. Now -10, 0. -10, 0. Y coordinate is 0. So if one of the coordinate is 0, it will always lie on the axis x or y. Now since my y coordinate is 0, the point lies in the x-axis. Ordinate of all the given points on the x-axis. Now what is ordinate? Now as we know that the coordinates are represented with x, y. So the x coordinate is known as abscissa and the y coordinate is known as ordinate. So ordinate of all given points on the x-axis. Now this is my x-axis, right? So any point, if I have a point on my x-axis, so we know that the y coordinate will always be 0. So y coordinate is nothing but ordinate. So it will always be 0. Okay. Next. Points such as 1, -1, 2, -2, 4, -5, -3, -4 lies in which quadrant? So I see that these 3 points are seen where x coordinate is positive, y is negative. But here both are negative. So this will lie in third quadrant and these will lie in quadrant 4. So they will not lie in the same quadrant. Now the distance of the point 3, 0 from the x-axis. Now let us plot this 3, 0. So the point will lie on the x-axis. So this is 3. Now the distance of the point from the x-axis will be how much? So see, from the x-axis it is 3 units. Last question. the abscissa and the ordinate of the given point with coordinate. So these are my coordinate. Abscissa is basically x coordinate and ordinate is y coordinate. So this is abscissa and this is ordinate. So abscissa is 8 and ordinate is 12. So option B is the correct one. I hope this is clear. Thank you.